Every day in Milwaukee, an average of 2.5 people are shot and injured. 876 were shot last year, and with less than 3 months to the end of the year, 729 have already been injured. Now, those who are seriously hurt are rushed to Froedtert Hospital. When they're released, though, they go to the Advanced Care Center, where doctors are doing more than just bandaging the wound. I had the opportunity to see how it works.
The man accused of shooting a Milwaukee family's home 8 times.
No matter where you look,
Milwaukee police are investigating a shooting that sent a 2-year-old boy to the hospital.
it's hard to escape.
Police are searching for a suspect that shot and killed a 32-year-old man.
Reports of shootings.
One of those victims was reportedly shot and the other was suffering from a graze wound to the head.
And stories of victims like Jimmy Gray.
I was walking my son to his car, going down the driveway. Car pulled up, opened fire. Didn't know who the person was.
An X-ray shows just one of the bullets that shattered his sense of safety.
I got hit on the stomach.
But the shot which hurts the most,
1 inch away from his heart.
a bullet that pierced his child.
Close range, people don't make it from that.
An agonizing ride that led them both to Froedtert Hospital. Weeks after he was discharged, Jimmy returned to the Trauma Quality of Life Clinic.
Did we figure out what the trajectory was of this one? Yeah.
That one might have been from his arm. Right.
Doctors want to remove a bullet still in his shoulder.
Your body encases it in scar tissue, so I kind of have to wrestle it out a little bit.
This clinic treats more than just the physical wound.
Nothing like this exists anywhere else.
The goal is also to heal the scars you can't see.
They see myself as the psychologist, they see a social worker, they see a physical therapist, and they see one of our 414 for Life violence interrupters.
This is really collaborative.
Yes, highly collaborative. We are constantly sharing information.
Doctors Terry DeRuni-Cassini and Colleen Trevino work with a team at the Medical College of Wisconsin to reduce the number of times patients need to come to the clinic.
The game changer for us, it has been our relationship with 414 for Life. As you can see, I am not the typical gunshot wound victim. I'm white from the suburbs. And how do I connect with patients?
The 414 for Life violence interrupters are seen as bridge builders between patients and doctors.
Having the relationship with 414 for Life, they've been able to vouch for me that, Michelle will say, hey, Colleen, she cares about you. She's going to address your pain.
And that pain can be physical and mental.
We know that during an injury event, if someone has a thought that they might die, it increases their likelihood of developing PTSD by 7-fold.
For victims of gun violence, the trauma of being shot keeps them in a state of fear.
I talk about it with my patients as if they develop all of a sudden an alarm system for the White House. 24/7, 360-degree surveillance. They're constantly on guard. They're constantly watchful. We can't function like that as humans, right? We had one patient a number of years ago when we first started who came in, he wasn't functioning physically the way we would have expected. He was having high rates of pain. I went in to talk to him. He was depressed. He felt bad that he couldn't support his children and wife. And so he was basically isolated in his room, not moving. So we were able to talk through that in clinic and develop a true understanding of why he wasn't moving, and then get him connected with additional care so that we can get him on the right path.
Jimmy credits the clinic to his overall recovery.
I really thought that it was going to be, once I came out of surgery, thought I was getting kicked out, but they kept me here, made sure I was good, monitored everything. So everything overall, I had a great experience.
And it's that response that Dr. Trevino says makes it all worth it.
This is the most satisfying thing I've ever done in my career. Absolutely, hands down. I think when you take care of patients and you can't take care of them holistically, there's a sense of a moral dilemma.
These dedicated medical professionals are committed to restoring their patients back to health.
So this holistic approach is important. It's not just the physical injury, it's the mental trauma as well. What's been the result of the clinic to get people to come back again and again?
All right, so believe this or not, they believe their approach to this is the reason they've seen such a drastic decrease in no-show policies or discharge, right? So they started out with 40%. Now they're at 12% due to this.
So that follow-up treatment is important.
Much.
Shannon, thanks.